the power of living as if. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract everything they desire effortlessly, while others struggle for years and see no progress? What if I told you that the only thing standing between you and your dreams is how you feel about them? Are you waiting for your desires to come true before you allow yourself to feel the joy, confidence, and abundance they bring? Or are you already embodying the version of you who has it all? Most people live in a constant state of wanting, constantly affirming that they don't have what they seek. But the truth is, you can only manifest what you embody. If you want wealth, are you thinking, feeling, and acting as someone who is financially free? If you want love, do you carry yourself with the confidence and joy of someone who already has deep, meaningful connections? The secret is living as if. It is the ability to embody the energy, mindset, and emotions of the life you want before it physically arrives. This is not pre-teens. It is the law of creation. You see, the universe does not respond to your wishes, doubts, or fears. It responds to your state of being. If you believe that your dreams are distant, they will remain so. But if you start living as if you already have what you want, your reality will begin to reflect it. Live as if you already have everything you want. When you start living as if you already have everything you want, something magical happens. You stop chasing, you stop doubting, and you start attracting. The mind does not know the difference between what is real and what is imagined. So when you embody the energy of already having your desires, your reality starts shifting to match it. Think about this. When you start a new job, at first everything feels unfamiliar. But as the days pass, you adjust to the role. It becomes normal. The same applies to manifesting. When you practice living as if your dream is already yours, the feeling becomes normal. And what feels normal eventually becomes your reality. Ask yourself, are you living from your desires or chasing after them? If you already had the success, love, or abundance you dream of, how would you carry yourself today? What small habits, thoughts, and feelings can you shift to match the version of you who already has everything? Your feelings create your reality. When you feel and act as if, you naturally start making choices aligned with that version of yourself. You stop settling for less. You start attracting opportunities instead of forcing them. The key to achieving anything is not in struggle or force, it's in alignment. So today, choose to embody your dreams. Live from your desires, not towards them, because the life you seek is not in the future. It's within you, right now. Now tell me, how would you show up today if you already had everything you've ever wanted? The mystical story of Alaric the Weaver. In an ancient kingdom, high up in the misty mountains, there lived a humble weaver named Alaric. He spent his days weaving cloth, but his heart longed for something greater, to be the royal tailor for the king. Yet whenever he spoke of his dream, people laughed. How can a simple weaver ever stand before the king? They mocked. But Alaric knew a great truth. Reality is shaped from within, not from without. One day he decided, instead of seeing himself as a mere village weaver, he started living as if he were already the royal tailor. He carried himself with grace, wore finely made garments, and practiced weaving with the finest materials, even though they were costly. He visualized himself walking into the palace, presenting his work with confidence. He felt the joy of achieving his dream before it even happened. Days turned to weeks, and weeks to months. One evening, a royal messenger arrived in the village, seeking a tailor to craft a ceremonial robe for the king's upcoming coronation. Without hesitation, the villagers pointed to Alaric. He is the only one who carries himself as a royal tailor, they said. When Alaric entered the palace, he felt no fear, only familiarity. He had already lived this moment in his mind countless times. His work was exquisite, and the king was so pleased that he made him the official royal tailor on the spot. The truth hidden in the story. Alaric didn't wait for his dream to arrive before he felt successful. He became his dream before it came to him. The world reflected his new identity to him. This is how reality works. If you act poor, you remain poor. If you act unsure, you attract uncertainty. But when you start living as if your dream is already yours, the universe aligns with you. I ask you again, what do you desire most? A dream job? Wealth? Love? Success? How would you think, feel, and act if you already had it? What can you start doing today to embody that version of yourself? The concept of living as if, embodying the reality you desire before it physically manifests, is not new. It is deeply embedded in the teachings of various religions and spiritual traditions. Across different faiths, the message remains the same. Faith, belief, and inner conviction shape reality. Christianity, believe and it shall be given. Jesus Christ emphasized the power of belief and faith. In Mark 11:24, he said, "Whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours." This is the essence of living as if, not waiting to see proof before believing, but believing first, acting as if it is already done, and then seeing the manifestation. Abraham and Sarah. In the Bible, Abraham was promised to be the father of many nations, even when he and Sarah were old and childless. Despite their physical circumstances, Abraham lived as if the promise was already fulfilled, and in time, Sarah gave birth to Isaac. Islam, have faith and it will be. Islam teaches that belief, iman, and conviction in Allah's plan shape reality. The Quran 2:186 states, "I am near. I respond to the invocation of the supplicant when he calls upon me." The idea is that when you fully trust and live in the energy of what you desire, aligning with faith, it comes to pass. Prophet Musa, Moses, and the Red Sea. When Prophet Musa and his followers were trapped between Pharaoh's army and the Red Sea, he did not panic. He acted as if a way would open, and it did. The sea parted, allowing them to escape. His unwavering belief in divine intervention led to his salvation. Hinduism, you become what you believe. Hindu teachings emphasize that thoughts and beliefs shape reality. The Upanishads state, "As a man thinks, so he becomes." This philosophy aligns with the law of karma and the belief that if you live as if your desires are fulfilled, your vibration attracts that reality. The prince who thought he was a beggar. A famous Hindu parable speaks of a prince who was separated from his kingdom as a child and raised as a beggar. He lived his life believing he was poor, until one day he was told of his royal lineage. Once he believed in his true nature, he reclaimed his throne. Buddhism, your mind creates your world. Buddhism teaches that reality reflects one's thoughts and state of being. The Dhammapada says, "What we have today comes from our thoughts of yesterday, and our present thoughts build our life of tomorrow." By living as if your desired reality is already true, you align your energy with it, and it becomes your experience. Siddhartha, becoming the Buddha prince. Siddhartha did not become the Buddha by waiting for enlightenment to find him. He lived as if he was already enlightened, meditating, seeking truth, and embodying wisdom. Eventually, he reached enlightenment because he acted in alignment with his higher self. Judaism, walk in faith. Judaism emphasizes emunah, faith, acting as if God's promises are already fulfilled. The Talmud teaches, a person is led down the path they truly wish to follow. This means when you embody the energy of your desire, you are led to its fulfillment. David and Goliath. David did not wait for proof that he could defeat Goliath. He walked into battle as if victory was already his. His confidence and faith made the impossible happen. Taoism, flow with what you seek. Taoism teaches alignment with the Tao, the way, rather than forcing reality. Laozi wrote, "By letting go, it all gets done." Instead of struggling, one must embody the reality they desire effortlessly, trusting that it will unfold naturally. The farmer who lived in trust. A Taoist farmer did not worry about good or bad fortune. He lived as if all was well, trusting the Tao. Regardless of events that seemed negative or positive, he remained at peace, and his life flowed effortlessly. Across all religions and spiritual traditions, the message is clear. Live in the certainty of what you desire, and it will come to pass. Christianity, belief before receiving. Islam, faith brings reality. Hinduism, you become what you believe. Buddhism, your thoughts create your world. Judaism, walk in faith. Taoism, flow, don't force. Now ask yourself, what do you desire? Are you living as if it is already yours? Are you waiting for proof, Or are you embodying the energy of your dream? The truth is, you do not wait to become. You become first and then reality follows. So how will you start living as if today? Living as if is not about faking it. It is about embodying it. It is shifting your inner world so that your outer world has no choice but to match it. The greatest secret of creation is this: you do not achieve your desires by chasing them. You achieve them by becoming them. Now tell me, what reality are you ready to step into today? Thank you for listening to this powerful message. Living as if is not just an idea. It is the only way to manifest your dreams. When you embody the reality you desire, you align with it, and life begins to shift in your favor. If this message resonates with you, like, share, and subscribe to Hot Spike channel, where we provide life-changing insights that will elevate you to your highest potential. Let's build a community of growth, transformation, and manifestation together. Someone out there needs to hear this message, so don't keep it to yourself. Share it, spread the wisdom, and let's rise together. Hot Spike channel, changing lives one message at a time.